years. Topic is Introduction to XML Schema. XML schema used for defining XML document. Usually the XML document which is having lot of elements, child elements, attributes, and sometimes complex content also available for an XML document. So some of the facilities, facets, adding facets, or restricting the elements to have only lowercase characters, restricting attribute to have only uppercase characters, or range of values, collections of allowed values. So this kind of restrictions are not possible for an element by using document type definition. That's what we go for XML schema. In schema, we have plenty of numeric, alphabet, and special symbols can be validated. Before starting about XML schema, we should know various types of elements we have. Element with child element, element with only text, element with child as well as text, and also an element can carry attributes. So how to validate an element to have this kind of structure? By using schema, we can provide proper structure for an XML document, and also in depth we can validate each and every text as well as its child element and also its attributes. We can restrict a particular element first. In XML schema, usually in document type definition, we learned start with the exclamation, element, symbol. This is the keyword we used, but in schema we will not use this. We should start with XS colon. X stands for XML, S stands for schema. And one more thing we should remember, in XML schema we have only external schema and there is no internal schema. But in document type definition, we have familiar with the internal DTD as well as external DTD. But now we have only external schema definition. XS colon element. Now you can use sentence case or also all in lowercase. The keyword should be given properly. XS colon element. Then we have an attribute related with the element. In DTD, we have given XS colon, instead of XS colon, we have given exclamation, element, space, element name we have given. But here, we will not give like that. We have to specify the name with the help of name attribute in XML schema structure. So this one we should learn. XS colon element, name equal to, what is the element that we have to specify? Student I have given. After starting this, we should end with slash XS colon element. This is the way all element can be structured, all element can be validated. This is the way how an element can be defined. As I have specified, whether we have element with the child element or element with the text, that we should know. For better understanding, I should start with the element which is carrying text. How to define an element which is carrying text? In DTD, we have used hash PC data. So instead of this, we will be having a type specification, that type equal to, within double quotes, we have to specify what is the data type. The data types available in schema, we have XS colon string. These are the primitive data types. Whatever we learned in DTD, that can be taken. So XS colon ID, XS colon ID ref, XS colon ID refs, XS colon NM token, then NM tokens, so various types. Apart from that, we have the primitive data types which are available in normal programming languages. Say for example, XS colon string and XS colon short, XS colon int, long double. This kind of data types can be used for defining an element. So the element should have any pattern of text or numeric values which are not validated in the previous tool we learned, which is DTD. Now we have all these types. Now I am specifying this as XS colon string. I have closed and closed the opening element. If I give like this, the element can have text, that is collections of characters, symbols, lowercase, uppercase, any combinations of alphabets as well as numeric values along with the symbol also allowed. Suppose if I want to specify more restrictions, the sense that can be given within this opening and closing element tag. So this part we will discuss very soon. Now we have demonstration on Oxygen editor. I have given, this is student tag I have opened. Just for your understanding, just I have opened the student element only I have. Assume that this element does not carry child or subchild or any attribute or any other combinations. Just I have an element student. It's a root tag and also it is a single element I have. After making this element, I need to create a new file which is for schema. The schema I have opened, this is schema in which it starts with the XS colon schema. I hope you are able to look this. I have shaded XS colon schema followed by an attribute XML NS. This is XML namespace where the definition about XML schema which is available in this location, http://www.w3.org, which is World Wide Web Consortium. So in this w3.org, the year 2001, XML schema definitions has been loaded. It has been approved. It is available in all browsers, so that whenever we are opening any XML file, if it is enabled or associated with the schema or DTD, its representation and its transformation will be considered for validating an XML document. Look at this. After having this, the element form default equal to qualified, it has been given properly. After which the XML schema is available. So this is opening tag, and the opening tag we have specified XML namespace and element form default, and the closing XS colon schema is there. So in between this, we have to start writing about XML element. As I have specified here, how to define an element. The element can be defined by using XS colon, this one, XS colon element. It's a keyword we have to use. So just to open XS colon element. Once if you enter, it has shown an attribute called name. We can understand that the name is an attribute associated with the element, used for giving a name for element which is available in our XML document. So student, as I have given. So in our just I would like to save this document, student.xsd. This file already exists, but it have that file is opened, so that I would like to give another name, student new I have given. The file has been saved with the student new.xsd. I hope you are able to see this, student new.xsd. This is the file name that should be saved. So this file will be saved with the student new.xsd, XS colon, that is XML schema definition has been abbreviated as XSD. DTD file .dtd extension. Here we have .xsd, and usually we will give XML file with .xml extension. Now XS colon element name equal to student I have given, and what I want to have for student, that I can specify with the help of type. Type is attribute used for defining content of an XML element. So in this example, I have started with XS colon element, name attribute and type attribute. Only two attributes I have used. The two attributes are name, used for specifying the element name, and type, used for defining the element to hold text for it. So this is I have given, and also I have already specified what are the various types of text an element can hold. In the sense, it may be alphabets, any symbols, or unique valued, or reference values, integer, long integer, short, that I have specified here. So we can give any one of this right now. So XS colon, if I type this, the various types of data type can be represented here. I would like to specify string in which. That's all about this XML schema for defining an element. Now we have created external schema. How do we associate XML document and XML schema? That I will show you. This is our XML new.xsd file. I have saved it, and I am coming back to my XML document. Here I have to place my cursor in this location, and in your XML document, the tool itself, you can find associate XML document. This is the symbol we have. I hope you see this. So just click and this page will be loaded and you can select XS, that is student new.xsd, this file, and click OK. Automatically the file has been loaded. Just look at here. XML document starts with the student. Previously we had only this statement, that is only this element. Within that XMLNS, XML schema identifier, this is the location where the file, that is what is XS, what is element, what is attribute, what is XS colon string. So this kind of information available in this location. After which I have defined my own definition for how my element should be, that is available in the student new.xsd. So I have to specify with the help of another attribute, which is XSI colon no name space schema location, which means it is not available in the web URL, it is available in my local system. So no namespace schema location equal to student new.xsd. This is only the file has been included. If I enter student Gopi Krishnan coming from Vallam, I have entered. So this is the text has been validated successfully. You can see here the validation successful. Even you can click on this button and you can press validate. The bottom of the screen you can identify the validation against this student new dot. So according to that, the validation process has succeeded well for this XML document, which means the element has been identified properly by this student new.xsd document. If I enter anything other than type, suppose I would like to enter XS colon short, I have entered and I have saved this change and coming back to my XML document, validate I have pressed, then immediately it has shown an error report that Gopi Krishnan coming from Vallam, the text I have entered, which is not a valid value for integer, because in my schema definition what I have given short only I have given, right. If I change this to string, now it won't show any error message. Coming back to this, validate, yeah, this is valid text. So I have explained how to define an element. This is element with text we have completed. So this is the way element and its text can be validated. Suppose I want to give more restrictions for my XML element. Say for example, I am exploring the same element with text with some more restrictions. Restricting element to carry alphabets all in lowercase or uppercase, and also I want to specify minimum length, maximum length, and some of the symbols should not be allowed. In the sense, these are restrictions. So these restrictions cannot be possible with only XS colon type that we have completed here. If I go up with only this XS colon type, maximum I can check whether it is string or numeric value. That possibilities we have, but I want to go for some more restrictions for my XML document. In the sense, the built-in type definitions should not be used, which means you can understand how to define an element. By using built-in type, built-in type, and second one we are going to discuss, which is XS colon simple type. So element can be defined or validated by using existing primitive type built-in models or XS colon simple type. With the help of XS colon simple type, we need to add restriction model. Restriction. Sometimes we can extend the existing restrictions. Say for example, already I have added an element should not carry lowercase characters. After that, I would like to add few more restrictions, that is, element should start with lowercase characters and numeric values, or the existing rules can be changed. In the sense, it is possible only with the help of extend. So the second one is XS colon simple type. XS colon simple type, after specifying XS colon element and the name we will specify, the name is student, double quotes closed, after which we have skipped writing which one, XS colon type. So it is not necessary because we have seen this already, which is coming under built-in type. We will not use this right now. Instead, we will be having XS colon simple type. And as usual, it should be saved with XSD, and before that all the elements should be closed properly, and this is XS colon element. So it is saved. Okay, this is the way we have to create XS colon schema definition. Within this simple type, I can go for restriction. So I will add XS colon restriction, in which I need to specify the base data type. Base is one of the attribute. Base XS colon restriction, base equal to, I can give XS colon string I have given. Then I will show you how to do this with the oxygen editor. So I will remove it, and I have created XS colon simple type, after which I have given XS colon restriction, and base I need to specify as string. I can add XS colon length, value equal to 5 I have entered. So only this restriction I have added. Look at this screen, you will be able to understand the schema has been opened and the schema has been closed. The schema is created for defining an element to carry string with 5 characters length. Coming to this, we have to save this file with .xsd, and coming to student XML document, validate this XML document, then you can find it has shown more than 5 characters exist. So according to our XML schema, only GoP is allowed, and even I have given the length as 5. So GoP K I have given. It is 11 is not facet valid with respect to length 5. So I have given more spaces also. Remove everything. Now you can have GoP. So this is actually allowed content. It is coming under the restriction range I have given. Look at here, I have given 5 characters. Suppose if I give 10 characters, coming to this XML document, Gopi Krishnan, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 characters, and if I remove this, it is accepted. Okay, this is the way we can restrict an element to carry string with some facets, restrictions that can be added by using this. And these are the reference materials I have used for preparing this video lectures. Thank you for watching. Good luck to all.